Hey, what's up everybody? Video 44 coming at you with another video. Alright, so the Lakers are playing the Bucks today. Of course, you didn't see any Laker video coverage from the Lakers and Warriors matchup for myself because I've been having all kinds of issues. And one of them being video uploading time. I've just tried to switch over from T-Mobile to another company, and that company has no speed whatsoever on my uploads. I've been waiting for videos to upload for 3 days. It seems like actually it's been a day and a half, but that's not the point. The point is the Lakers are playing the Bucks, and we're going to try to upload this video and see if it actually gets to you guys. And then from there, we'll just be winging it until things settle down with my service. So if there's no videos tonight, you know why. Now, the reality of the situation is we are going to have to deal with Giannis and Dame Lillard this evening, but because it's a preseason matchup, we don't expect much. They'll probably play in the first half, and that's it. As far as the regular injury report, the actual injury report, I have yet to see it. Don't know if Bron is playing. Don't know if AD's playing. Not really sure. And to be honest with you, the Laker-Warrior game, I didn't get a chance to see too much of it for the same reason, server issues. So it's just been a bit of a nightmare as far as me. But nevertheless, I'm ready to give you guys what the dream is, which is us beating the Bucks regardless of who's out there. Truth be told, the Lakers did kind of disappoint me in the Warriors game. Even though it was a preseason matchup, we had a nice, long, big lead and ended up blowing it. And that has been the story in this preseason. Now, I don't know if that's going to equate to it carrying over into the regular season because, to be honest with you, we're kind of doing some things purposely to make sure that our team doesn't look as competitive. Of course, we want to play our guys like Alex Fudge, Jalen Hood-Schifino, and, guys like that to get as much minutes as possible. So that we can kind of see what they can do, and we're putting them in at the end of these games to try to either seal it or lose it. And they've been doing pretty good for the most part, but we didn't get the victory on Wednesday. So what was that? Friday, rather, against the Golden State Warriors. So that's 2 losses to the Warriors in the preseason, and that just kind of rubs me the wrong way. But we got the Bucks tonight, 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern. Early matchup, and it's going to be one for the young guys, man. I'm curious to see about a few guys on that Bucks team, man. There's a guy by the name of Lindell Wigginton that I've been telling you guys about for the last couple of months. Saw him at the end of the season play pretty well for the Bucks, and I'm just curious to see if they're going to use him in rotation in any way now that they've shaved some players off of their roster, got a whole new thing going on for themselves. So I'm curious to see if they're going to use him. Don't know, if the big guys are going to play Portis and Lopez. From what I understand, Chris Middleton is dealing with a knee right now, so we definitely won't see him tonight unless something changes drastically, but I doubt they'll play him. So yeah, that's what it is, man. Just wondering what's going on with our team as far as Jalen Hood-Schifino. He hasn't been able to hit but like 3 shots in all of these preseason games. I don't know if it's in his head. I don't know if it's just something we should be looking to get used to, but I'm glad it's happening now rather than in the regular season. But it's going to kind of determine whether or not we want to see him out there, to be honest with you. Now, from what I did see in the Warrior game, I did try to watch it. It was just extremely blurry, and there was a lot going on where I was at, so it was kind of hard to focus. But what I can tell you is who stood out to me within the time that I watched was Christian Wood. I really thought that he shined very well in the minutes given in that particular game, and you can just see the benefits of having him and Anthony Davis on the floor at the same time with the same length and height. Basically, they really help one another, and you can just see Christian Wood's talent just overall elevating our team on the offensive end. There was a play where we had missed a couple shots, and his instincts had him follow the fast break, which is what it is I'm referring to, was a fast break play where we went up and laid the ball up, and another guy tried to offensive rebound. I think he missed it. Christian Wood was in the right place at the right time to catch the ball and dunk it, and that's the type of offensive efficiency that we can count on from him on top of everything else that he does offensively, scoring the ball. So I just think that we're a much better team from what I'm seeing with him on the floor next to Anthony Davis. It just gives us so much in regards to rebounding, so much in regards to length and offensive efficiency. So we're going to need coach to try to use him as much as possible. In my humble opinion, he just really adds with the length of those two, and then you got guys like Rui Hachimura, who's been playing very well. You can just see where that's going to be a problem for teams to try to deal with us. So yeah, that's what really stood out. Everything else from that game, since it's been a day and a half, I didn't get a chance to study it or watch it or anything, so we're just going to scratch that one. As one that BDF 44 just didn't get a chance to do what he wanted to on that game. But things have settled a little bit in regards to me being able to at least see these games, so long as things work out with this server issue, which is a real thing. So hopefully it'll be settled at least before the regular season. And if that is the case, then I can get right back in action to what it is that I do. But just wanted to give you guys a little heads up, let you know what's going on with me. Everything in the world is trying to keep me from doing these videos, uploading these videos, and ultimately watching these games. But I'm still determined to be this Laker analyst for you guys, and try to keep this consistency going, because it's definitely a passion of mine. But all in all, with the injury report not being out and me missing the last game, that's really as much as I can give you. What I can say is Taurean Prince looked really good against the Warriors as well. His scoring and the various different things he's doing defensively, he's using his body well, and you could just clearly see where his addition is also a elevation for our team from last year's Western Conference Finals team. So we kept everything we wanted to keep. I know we're missing a few guys, Dennis Schroeder's now in Toronto, but I think we're a much better basketball team to the eyesight, just because of the addition of some of these vets who really are efficient shooters and scorers. You talk about a guy like Gabe Vincent, who was fantastic in the prior preseason game against the Nets. He really helped us win. You look at D'Angelo Russell being healthy. It's almost like you're bringing him in as a new person, the way he's been playing these preseason. You just see the team's better. It is better now. Defensively, we're going to have to figure it out. We're going to have to find out how many threes we actually want to take versus how many we've taken, because it seems to be a bit more than what Darvin Ham said he really wanted. But ultimately, defense is where we need to really improve with this particular unit. We got better on the offensive end, but we did lose some things defensively. So we're going to have to try to figure out exactly how we can keep teams under 110 points, and most importantly, how we can keep ourselves in a position to keep leads. So that's really what I'm looking at. Colin Castleton has been having a good week for what he's been doing for us, offensive rebounding and things of that nature. So definitely want to see us continue to use the big guys, because they're really helping in every way necessary to give Ron and AD a spell. So that's really where we're at, man. Wish I could say more about that game. I know we lost it down the stretch of it. It could have went either way, but the most important thing for coaches is to just try to see as much of the young guys as possible, because once the season starts, it's all about the starters in the second unit, and some of these young guys just aren't going to play very much. They'll be in the G League, etc. So we just want to give them as much experience as possible, see what they can do, see what they cannot do, and I expect more of that tonight. So that's really what it is. Got the Bucks at 4 o'clock. I don't know where that game is. Again, unprepared for a million different reasons, but nevertheless, I know for a fact that we will be seeing Milwaukee tonight, and Dame and Giannis are expected to suit up, probably playing like the first quarter, just like we do with D'Lo, and then that'll be it. So that's pretty much what I got, man. I appreciate everybody for being patient and rocking with BDL 44, and I'm out.